requirements. If you're, let's say, working with putting together BDD requirements, such as I'm showing on screen here, actually, that's the point at which you can start creating your automated tests way prior to a developer even starting to lay down code. And the way we do that is by allowing you to import requirements directly into Virtuoso. So I could take my BDD requirements and drop them into the platform, bring them in, which obviously now I've got my requirements embedded. But from here, you can also start immediately generating journeys, which are effectively the test cases inside of goals, so that I can apply those, attach them to a goal, which will effectively create the basis of the tests, which I'm then going to author. So as you can see here, by importing, by generating journeys, I've actually created the journey, so the end-to-end path a user might take, a test case. And then effectively each of the scenarios within the BDD requirements becomes a checkpoint. So for instance, it could be each time the application is changing state. So what this means is, if you think right at the stage, could be again at the design requirement stage, you've already created the framework of your test with the requirements embedded, where then really any tester, or it could be a BA, a product owner, pretty much anybody can start coming in and putting together the actual testing steps. And the reason it can be done really early on in the development lifecycle is that we don't require code or any sort of elements or libraries to be built. You're simply able to write steps using natural language programming, directly mapping back to the requirement, using our natural language programming syntax with a hint for what should be interacted on the site. So for instance, I could say, click on a home button, for example. And again, so long as you've prepared the design, you don't have to have done any coding at this stage, because this is purely let's say, the name of elements that appear on screen. And we'll look at in a moment how Virtuoso uses robotic test automation to then convert this to ensure we do capture the technical side of applications. But essentially, very quickly, I can sort of take it from the stage of having requirements, importing those, start writing my steps, so that what I end up with is a test with the requirements, all of the steps written, which effectively builds out the automated test ready to be executed.